Hi, this is Divine Clairvoyance. I'm gonna do the reading for this upcoming week for all the zodiacs. So, I'm using the deck, the Syrian Starseed Tarot. This is a very unique deck because this is the one that I have. It's a very photographic deck and it has a very different theme of the tarot. In fact, all the suits are very different and it has a very different point of view of the whole tarot angle. um, it's through like a heavenly star and like planets and very cosmic effect. So I really like this one, and the cards are really huge. They are like very big cards. So let's start with Aries then. So Aries, let's see what you have for the next week then. Alright, so Aries, you've got the Six of Orbs, the Chariot, and the Strength. Okay, Aries, looks like the first 2 days of the week would be the Monday and Tuesday would be for you to decide on moving on from your current state of life. Let's say not life, but current state of your, where you are really stuck, to somewhere where you're going to like let your free will move. So just leave your comfort zone and go to somewhere, like start something new which you have no idea of before. um, like if you are like if you're thinking of changing your job and do something new, something very unique, or you're really bored of your current state, I think you should think about the change in in the first 2 days of the week. So Monday and Tuesday are really good for you to decide on changing. The second, I mean the Wednesday and Thursday, looks like the decision that you're going to take for the change is going to really take off very well and let you move. Like whole the movement will start off. And also, like, looks like if you're going to thinking of buying a new car or new like something new, like maybe moving to somewhere else for your permanent home or something, looks like it's a good time to think about it. So next 2 days, like the weekends, Wednesday, the Friday and Saturday, you have to really take control of your inner strength. Like, you would also be feeling accomplished of what you have achieved, and you would be feeling accomplished only because whatever you have got has come through all your effort. So you would be really happy about the success, and you would also uh, like have this confidence in yourself that you can do whatever your mind and your abilities make you do. So this whole week looks very constructive for you, like going to an unknown from the known comfort zone. So take your leap, and you are not going to regret it. So Aries is like on a roll. Next we have is Taurus. So let's see what you have for this week, Taurus. You've got the Two of Wands, the Five of Orbs, and the Empress. Okay, so just for matter of fact, I'm just telling you, this particular deck actually signifies swords when it says orbs, and it really have other names for the major arcana cards, like the abundance stands for Empress, and so far so on and so forth. So it looks like Taurus, you've got like first 2 days, Monday and Tuesday, is your decision making day. You have to decide on two opportunities, or could be like both of them could be openings for you. Like the two wands that you can see, the two wands that has fire in it, there are two opportunities that you have to choose from. It's it's one possibility, like that. And the other one could be you would benefit a lot from partnership projects. So if you are working with your I mean like in a partnered business or some cooperative business, then the Monday and Tuesdays are going to be the lucky days for you. Next on, moving on to the Wednesday and Thursday, do not really invest a lot on any new project on Wednesday and Thursday, because it doesn't look very lucky in terms of finances or in terms of opportunities also. Because if you're like going for a job interview or something, do not really expect a lot from it. Instead, just go with the flow, because you also might not be looking at the hidden opportunities in that extent. Because you might also be looking at the material prospect of it, but there would be other opportunities for you that you are not seeing right now. So Wednesday and Thursday will be kind of little low for you, but you will benefit from the mistakes that you have done, and also you would have to look beyond what is material. Next is your weekends, like your Friday and Saturday. Friday Saturday looks really good for you in terms of creativity. You have all those creative power in yourself that you can manifest into something really like something blossoming. So use all your creative powers to create your like the material abundance that you are capable of. So the Friday and Saturday will be really opposite to your Wednesday and Thursday, it looks like. So you have all those in you, and you will also see the fertility and fruit behind your hard work. So look for it and you're gonna get it. So here it is. The overall week is gonna be like a mixed week for you this time, and you will be smiling in the weekend, so don't worry about it. Next we have is your um, Gemini. So let's see, Gemini, what you have for yourself in the next week. So I've got the Four of Orbs, the Moon, and the High Priestess. Okay, Gemini, you need some time out from your really long schedule and break. Sorry, long hard schedule, and you need that break. If you're trying to take off for a while from your hard schedule, Monday and Tuesday looks really good. So if you're really looking for a sick leave or something, or you don't want to work on Monday and Tuesday, then just think about it and skip your work. Or in the more metaphorical way, I would say just take off your mind from your busy schedule for a while, because it's really you're really stressing out yourself, probably because of your hard schedule. So you need some relaxation and rest time for yourself. Also, if you're looking for like going to a doctor, or I mean you have been like postponing the visit to a doctor for a while, this is the time then you really should take care of yourself, your health, and visit a doctor, and go for your monthly medical checkup or yearly medical checkup. So this is the best time to do it. On Wednesday and Thursday, you would be you would not be like in a very good optimistic state. So you might be worrying a little bit too much about your work or your family or something that is bothering you. You can have like your anxieties can be really at their highest like their highest point. You could be worrying about your like a job interview, or if your present job could be one of your worries. I mean, whatever your worries are, like your inner nightmares are, could really bother you on these 2 days. But whenever I think I said that in my previous video, that whenever I get this card, Moon, here it says Luna. So Moon has a lot of hidden qualities in it when I see it. So the Moon, actually it's like a very like a soft light, but this light has a lot of mysteries in it. And I've always found that the presence of Moon is not negative. So this is something that the moon wants you to be cautious of, not really to be afraid of. So this is a precautious. So the Wednesday and Thursday, you've got the moon, which actually tells you to be not to be afraid of your nightmares, but to be aware of those and what your inner fears are, and try to take precautious measure of that. On the weekends, like the Friday and Saturday, you've got the High Priestess, which tells you that you have to learn a lot through your inner self, which is the best guiding guidance that you can actually have, because your inner self actually is aware of everything around you and your hidden fears, your deepest desires and everything. So you should seek wisdom from your inner self, which can guide you through the harder, like the harder path from there. So seek help from your inner self rather than asking anybody. This is how Gemini's week looks like. Next we have the Cancerians. So the Cancerians, yours is coming up the next. um, let's see what the Cancer has in there. Oops, this one came out. So okay, you've got the Master of Flames, that's a traditional King of Wands. The Seeker of Orbs, that is the Page of Swords. And you've got the Seeker of Chalices, that's a Page of Cups. So looks like you have got a lot going on, a lot of people involved in your work this time. Cancer, if you're looking for that guidance in your work from somebody whom you really worship or really admire, Monday and Tuesday is looking like you're going to have a lot of, you have to I mean, you are not the person to decide your course of action, and somebody else would do it instead of you. It could be your supervisor, it could be somebody who has a prominent role to play in your life. I mean, it could be a father or some father figure who's very who can really influence you. So it would be good to listen to somebody whom you really look up to as a guidance. So Monday and Tuesday, don't take any decision by yourself. Instead, consult someone whom you really think can help you out with your things. Also, this is going to be really positive, because if you're thinking of have like a real, I mean, if you're thinking of taking, hold of something, some work which you thought you could do by yourself, and we were not you were not allowed to, I think Monday and Tuesday you would be able to convince people that you are capable of doing it all by yourself. So it's like Monday and Tuesday has got a lot going on, and lots of energies, creative energies that's gonna really be with you. Next is the Wednesday and Thursday, you have the Seeker of Orbs. Here the pages are all called Seekers. So the Page of Swords, which actually gives you like a childlike energy to move forward. But one thing is clear, that a lot of mind game is going on. So if you are looking for something that, if you're looking to deal with some problems, think about it, give really good thought on it, because a lot of like a mind work is required to solve any problem. Could be in your work field, or could be in your family matters. Give a really good thought before jumping into conclusions, because looks like you would be in a hurry. Like when we get seekers or like pages in our reading, it's like we have a really like a restless mind to do things and not plunge into it. So don't do that. I mean, here it's kind of advisable in the middle of the week that don't plunge into things. Instead, give really good thoughts on like what should be a course of action and all that. That would help. Next you have is your weekends, like your Friday and Saturday. Looks like your childlike restlessness is still gonna continue a little bit, but this time you have a lot of like, you would be also guided by your emotional front rather than just your mind or your intellect. So it would be a little attached to your things, and you also could be like judging things with your heart and less with your mind. So that would be good. I mean, the whole point of doing your things just by your mind is always not advisable. It should also give your heart a chance to guide you through it. So looks like this is going to be a really I mean, a lot is going on in your life this time, Cancer. So good luck. Next we have is Leo. So let's see what Leos have. So Leo, here is yours coming up. Alright. You've got the Eight of Cups, the Ten of Cups, oops, a lot of cups, and the Nine of Wands. So looks like Leo, you've got something which kind of you're like, I won't say you're not guided by your heart at all, but you're less guided by your heart than the rest of the zodiacs. I've always found that with Leos. Monday and Tuesday, you have to really live behind your comfort zone and walk into something. And you can just look at this card. This gives a feeling of walking off from the comfort zone, like the man does here. So you have to really take the initiative to walk out of the comfort zone and go into something really unknown that you have not aware of, or the path or whatever the journey takes you in. You have to take things as they come. So Monday and Tuesday could be like you have to take up something, some job, something that you have no idea how they are going to turn out, or you have never done them before. It could be a challenge, but you will be able to take care of it and execute it really very well. So don't worry about it, just plunge into it, because this is the time when you have the opportunity to prove your worth. Next, on Wednesday and Thursday, you have got the Ten of Cups. It looks like the task that you are going to undertake on Monday and Tuesday really going to show great results on Wednesday and Thursday, because you will be satisfied with material bliss, and you will also have like when you get the Ten of Cups in traditional Rider-Waite tarot deck, we see like a family picture in there. So I would also incorporate that in this reading, that you will be like blessed with by your family, and your friends would be beside you, and you would be able to share your success with your friends, your family, and all your loved ones. So Wednesday and Thursday looks like you're really in a celebrational mood. Next we have your weekend side, Friday and Saturday. You have got the Nine of Wands. So here it is, you have to just be aware of the next set of challenges that's gonna come in front of you, because if you have taken one challenge like perfectly, and you have executed it perfectly, then you know that there are coming more into your ways, because now you know you're capable of undertaking them and execute it perfectly, and you have that confidence in yourself. So Nine of Wands really tells you that you could be bucking up yourself for the upcoming challenges that might come in front of you. Also, when I get Nine of Wands in my reading, I know that you are almost there on this at the point of your success, like maybe just one step away. So just get that one last thing done, and you would be at the pinnacle of your success. So if you have any one last job interview to sit for, or maybe the one last test before like maybe a job, or could be some like an admission test to your college or something, like a one last thing that you need to really get over, and you would be there. So good luck. Next we have is Virgo. So Virgo, let's see what's there for you in the next week. So here we go. Alright, Virgo, you've got reason, the reflection, and the Master of Orbs. So whoever is not like familiar with this deck, as I told you, the major arcana has regularly different names. So this is basically the Emperor card, which says the reason, and the Hermit, that says the reflection, and Master of Orbs is the King of Swords. So the first 2 days of the week, you have all that it takes to be, in charge of your work. You could be, leading a team of people. You could be leading a team of, workers or an organization, and you know what it takes to do it. You have all the abilities in it, and you know how to command a group. So you have all that abilities to do it. Also, those who are looking for promotion or looking for a raise in your salary, this is the time to speak about it if you are waiting for it for long. So if you are looking for a raise or a promotion, then this is the time to speak about it. Next 2 days, Wednesday and Thursday, you have got the reflection or traditional tarot deck. This is called the Hermit. So this is a time when you should resort to yourself and look for, like, just be like a recluse, or just withdraw yourself from the material world. Do not listen to a lot of people who are trying to give you ideas about changing your life, because this is time you should resort to yourself and ask those questions that are not answered by anyone. Just ask it yourself, because you know the answers. So when we get the Hermit in the reading, it's basically the knowledge that we have in ourselves through experiences and through other events that we gather through, like, in our lifetime, that helps us in our path. So this is a time when you should really go back to yourself and ask those answers to yourself. Next we have the weekend, like the Friday and the Saturday is your King of Swords. So it's like the expectations from your workers, co-workers, or supervisor, or could be from some of your family members, are not going to be up to what you were thinking. So do not ask for a lot of maybe not favors. Favor is not the right word, but if you're thinking of that, they would be like, grateful to you for what you have done for them before, or this is you think it's a payback time for, like, for them to you. This is not maybe the right time to ask for it, because they're not going to do what you think. So basically, do not keep a lot of expectations that might lead to heartbreak, and just wait for the right time to come. So this is how Virgo is going to look like. Next we have is the Libra. So let's see what the Libra has for them. Okay, Libra, here you go. You've got the Nine of Wands, you've got the Hangman, and the Ten of Cups. Okay, so Libra, so here it is. You have the first 2 days you have to be really careful about, and be prepared for any new challenges that might come up in front of you. So looks like you can be you have to be armed for, or like, be at your self-defense if you are, like, even expecting some kind of confrontations from somebody. So you can just be aware of that you have to be armed and defensive about your plight. Next 2 days are looking like you have to look at things from a different perspective. So when you get the Hangman, it doesn't really tell you that you are in a stagnant situation, not really, but you have to change the perspective of the situation. The type of perspective that you have currently at one particular thing might not be the right perspective. So you change it, and you might find a different angle to the situation. Or this is a kind of a time when you should really think about making a decision, or just take this time off and think about it, and look at all the possible outcomes or probabilities that can make different meanings out of it, and you would be able to find the right meaning to the situation. Next 2 days of the weekends tells you that you would be really happy amongst your family, friends. And so if you're thinking of taking some, like, a vacation, not really a vacation, like a short outing or short trip with your family, this is a good time to do it. Or you should, like, really be in that protective environment of your family and friends that will make you happy. So this is how the Libras the week looks like. Next we have is Scorpio. So Scorpio, let's see what you have for yourself the next week for Scorpio. So we have, okay, the Magician. Nine of Swords, and the Moon. Alright, so we have, okay, the first 2 days really looks good. So Indigo here signifies the Magician, a traditional Rider-Waite deck. So you have every abilities that it takes to be at the top of your like all the competitors. So just use all your abilities. Like when we get Magician is probably the best. I mean, one of my favorite cards in the tarot deck. It tells you that you have all the qualities to be at the top, or to reign the world actually. So use all your abilities. Also the Magician also like it gives us one lesson that you have to know, I mean, like aware of your qualities too. So if you think that like you can conquer the world, I mean, that's not like credible. So you have to think on the credible ground, like if you are being if you can be can able to deal with that situation, you have all the qualities that it takes to do it. Next 2 days, like the Wednesday and Thursday, you have the Nine of Swords. Like in the traditional deck, it would be the Nine of Swords. So the Nine of Swords tells you that it's basically a time when you have to be really optimistic about the situation that might be prevailing around you. You could receive some news that are not very up to the, I mean, up to your expectations, or it could be something that like like out of the blue or something. But you have to be optimistic, although your mind or your heart might not be feeling that way, but you might be met with like frustrations, or like you probably would have lost all your hope or something. But you have to be optimistic. That's one like the advice is like. So the next 2 days from then, like the Friday and the Saturday, you have the Moon again. This whole atmosphere of the like pessimism still continues. Like you've got the Moon in your card, but again, I always see the brighter side of the Moon when I get it. So it's telling you that the situation that you're worrying too much about is not something that you would be worrying in the future. Let's put it this way. So these worries caused by your present situation is just temporary. So I mean, this week might not look very good overall for you, but the next phase is bringing definitely something like the brighter aspect of the whole situation. So just hold on a little bit and you would be in a good shape. So this is how Scorpio's week looks like. And next we have is the Sagittarius. So we go to Saggy. Let's see how it looks like for you. Sagittarius. Alright. So Sagittarius, you've got the 10 of Cups, 8 of Cups, the 7 of Crystals. Okay. Saji, so the first 2 days, are you vacationing right now? If you are, then you can still take 1 and 2 more days from the week in the coming week. So Monday and Tuesday looks really good if you are spending a lot of time with your family, because this is probably the time that you have been looking for a long time, like to spend like your relatives or friend and family circle. So if you're partying, or just keep on doing it. But on Wednesday and Thursday, it's time for you to start a new journey towards something that you have not thought of. So it could be a change of job, a change of like a whole course, or course of life, or it could be you might be given something which you have no knowledge of how to start on, but you would be doing great. So don't worry about it. You are like a fighter, and you can do anything in the world, just trust me. So this is a time you really come out of this whole comfort zone that you have been in, like in the prior weeks. So it's a good time to start this new journey if you're looking for changing. Like I mean, this is a great time to change. If you're bored of your present scenario, present job or something, and looking for a change, go for it. Wednesday and Thursday looks really great. Next, the Friday and the Saturday of the weekends, you have got the 7 of Crystals. Here the crystal signifies the pentacles in the traditional Rider-Waite deck. You have the 7 of Pentacles, which basically like you're waiting for your your efforts to bloom into something like rewards. So you have basically planted a seed and you're now waiting for the flowers to come out. So yes, just you have to wait a little while, because you've just done your work, and just trust yourself and your efforts. It's going to be your great results. So if you have like submitted some proposal, or you're like waiting on some news or something, I mean, that you have to really put a lot of, so just you're waiting for this results, you're gonna get it. Just you have to wait a little bit more till that thing blooms into something productive. So this is how Sagittarius week is looking to me. Next is we have is the Capricorn. So Capricorn, let's see what's for you in the coming week. Alright, Capricorn. You've got the Four of Crystals, the Sage of Orbs, and the Hanging Man. Okay. So basically Capricorn, you've got like, just want to verify if the Sage is the Queen. Yeah. So the Capricorn, you have got the Four of Pentacles in your first 2 days. So it looks like you really have to hold on to your finances on the first 2 days of the week. Don't invest into something really which requires a lot of money for investment. I mean, Monday and Tuesday does not looking good for new investments, or rather you have to keep a check on your like the spending. So do not spend a lot on Monday and Tuesday. You might need those money later on for something really important. So just this is one important aspect of Monday and Tuesday. Next you have Wednesday and Thursday. You have got the Queen of Swords. So if you're like waiting on something like a raise, a promotion in your salary, and if you're like tired of asking your supervisor, this is probably not a time to press that person, because this time is not looking very good for you. You could wait for a little while to ask for that long awaited raise or promotion. Also, if you're like being defensive about your present scenario, it's it's good to be defensive, I would say. So be defensive about your present state, and if you think somebody could be harmful to you, you might be you might be like be precautious about that particular person who might be plotting against you in your work, or maybe in your family or something. So this is a good time to take precautions about the upcoming problem that you might face. I mean, that can come up, or if you have like the uh, if you're suspecting somebody who's plotting against you, so it's good to be armed about that person. The next 2 days is your Friday and Saturday. The weekends looks like you have to change a lot in your like the perspective of the situation that might be bothering you. So if you think that something is really like trying to bother you a lot about, so you have to change a little bit about your perspective on that situation. You might see that there is a brighter side of that whole aspect. If you like have lost a current position, if you think that the time is really against you, just think a little bit about it, that what good it could have done to you, even if it looks really bad from outside. So Hangman basically gives you an opportunity to think about a particular situation in a different angle, so you might see the brighter side of that situation. So this is how Capricorn's week looks to me. Next we have is the Aquarius. Looks like, let's see how the Aquarius's week is like. um so Aquarius, you have all right, so I've got the Two of Cups, The Eight of Cups. Two of Wands. Okay. So Aquarius, you've got the Two of Cups, which tells you that partnership projects are going to really bring a lot of prosperity or material satisfaction. So if you're looking for investing in a business which has cooperative, or you're like a friend with a friend, or with somebody whom you think is like a confidant to you, if you want to start a new business or start an investment on that business, then it's a great time. Also, if you're looking for a partner, or you're trying to, if you're ready to get married, or if you can just start planning, because this looks like a very good time for your relationship to bloom. So Monday and Tuesday looks like you've got a lot to do. Wednesday and Thursday you have the Eight of Cups, which tells you that you would be embarking upon something which is really unknown to you for a long time, because you might be starting a brand new business, a brand new work, or something which you don't have any prior knowledge of. You don't know the the situations before and after, but you still have to get into it. So don't worry about it, that you how you might perform, but you will be able to do it. So but it's advisable that you come out of your comfort zone and explore the side of you which can undertake adventures, and execute it perfectly. That you really need to see that side of you where you can do something which you have no idea how it's gonna come out like. Next, Friday and Saturday, I've got the Two of Wands, which tells you that you will be getting a lot of opportunities in front of you, but you have to really make choices. Um, very wisely also, but that both might look really lucrative to you, but you would be able to but you have to take only one in hand. You cannot have both. Also, the if you're I mean this week is really good for if you're really going to start a new business which is based on partnership. So this again re-emphasizes the Two of Cups that I've got for you. So the partnership business is going to really bloom, and you will be able to benefit from it. Next we have is the Pisces. Pisces, right, how it looks for you. You've got the Strength, the Hermit, and the Chariot. Okay, so Pisces, looks like you have a lot of energies that's gonna influence you this week. The first 2 days, it's a time that you celebrate for the fruit that you have earned after a lot of effort that you have put in. So you would be really satisfied with your work, because whatever has come up is out of your own effort. So you also would be able to identify the strength that you have. Like the strength is just, it really signifies the strength, the physical strength, and also the mental strength of oneself. So you would be able to identify yourself, that you have a side which is capable of you know converting anything into just fruitful energy. So you will be able to see that side of yourself on Monday and Tuesday. Next you have is Wednesday and Thursday, where you will be resorting yourself to a lot for answering those questions which are still unanswered. um, you would be able to resort to yourself for like you know introspection on situations that might be it's probably looking not very clear to you. So it could be that, but this is advisable that do not ask about it to anybody else, because probably you know the answer, what I mean, the thing that lies beneath, and you would be able to answer it yourself, because anybody else could confuse you at this point of time. Next you have is the Friday and Saturday is the chariot. So it looks like you would be able to make decisions on your own and just move into the the success path. So basically the chariot gives you also tells you that if you're looking to buy a new car, or if you're looking to buy something like a new home, or if you're planning to move your home also, it's a good time to do it. Also the chariot tells you that you would be able to balance all your work together. Your work, your family, everything would be balanced, and you would be able to take care of everything equally without compromising one of. So you will be able to like balance everything together without compromising anything. So this looks like you would be um, you know it's like a very good week for you. So I mean, you would be having everything, some time for yourself, some time for your family, or like a very balanced week for you. So this is how the Pisces week looks like, and I'll be back next week with your new set of reading. Till then, bye.